Y'all already know who it is. It's your girl Sugar, and I'm back with the Need Some Sugar podcast. And we're gonna talk about my soft girl era. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Y'all ready? Cause I am. Come on, let's go. All right, so what is a soft girl era? Let's start out there and then I'll give y'all my scoop of what my soft girl era is. So they say the soft girl era is the era of you just, you know, letting the letting the man handle it or letting someone else handle it. You're not stressed about it. Everything naturally comes to you. You're not going to worry yourself about things that don't bother you. I mean that, aren't important. You look forward to men bringing you flowers and chocolates and dates and shit like that. You're out of that masculine energy, the energy of I can do everything by myself. I don't need you. Fuck you. Nope. I ain't taking no help. Don't offer it. And the soft girl era is just about you saying, yeah, you can take the trash out. Yeah, you can take me out, wine and dine me. I don't have to spend a fucking penny. That is a generalization of the soft girl era. It's basically like women going back to being like soft, dainty women that are courted and that are, you know, longed after by men, if you want to be dramatic. But just on some real shit, it's really just you're allowing soft things to happen. You're living in that feminine energy. You're like, I don't need to touch trash. I'm too pretty for this. I'm soft. I'm calm. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm just going through life. I'm just vibing. I'm happy. I'm me. I'm beautiful. I smell good. Like, you know, soft girl shit. What Megan say, hot girl shit, real soft girl shit. Yeah. But hold on, y'all. Let me take a little break. Let me take a little break because I know y'all can hear it in my fucking throat that I need to clear this bitch. So hold on. Now that my throat is clear, what does my soft girl era look like? So Sugar's soft girl era is this. And I'm hoping to say each point and expand on each one. So the first thing is I'm not dealing with anything that I don't need to deal with. Let me say that again. I'm not dealing with anything I don't need to deal with. I will not. Fuck no. Kiss my ass. If you try to bring me some unnecessary bullshit to deal with, you never liked me in the first place, you funky bitch. You a fake ass motherfucker, and I don't want you around me now anyway. Like, honestly, y'all, I've just decided that I am not dealing with no one else's bullshit. The only bullshit I'm dealing with is my own and whatever comes with my daughter. That is it. I'm not dealing with anyone else's bullshit. I'm not carrying anyone else's burdens. I'm not doing none of that shit. So that is piece one of my soft girl era. I'm not dealing with nothing I don't have to deal with. And some of y'all need to learn that yourselves. I'm telling y'all, please take it from me. I used to be like that, always being the listening ear, always having a solution to everyone else's problems, always hearing everybody else out and trying to help them and steer them to do the right thing and make right decisions, give them good advice. That shit is fucking draining. That shit is draining to fucking constantly try to help people make the right decision. Like hold on, because at this point I'm too fucking worried about you and your well-being, and I'm driving myself fucking crazy over here. Hell no. Hell no. One day I woke up and made the decision that I am not dealing with anything I do not need to deal with, period, point blank, and I followed that shit. And it's been about what, 2 going on 3 years now. I am the happiest I've ever been in my fucking life because I am to myself. I don't deal with anything I don't need to deal with. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Listen, Another piece of my soft girl era that rolls right out of that one, and we're gonna roll right into this one, is if you look like, feel like, sound like, smell like, you will bring drama into my life. I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with it. I don't have drama in my own life. What would make you think that I would then bring you into my life and bring drama into my life that comes with you? No, I'm not dealing with a fucking soul that has a bunch of baggage and a bunch of bullshit attached to them. You don't own shit but the problems you got. I'm good. I don't want to be around nobody that got a whole bunch of bullshit and drama going on. Why? 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 You get what I'm saying? Like, why? I'm over here happy. I'm over here in bliss. I'm over here chilling. I'm over here at peace. I'm over here calm. You got all this chaos and confusion in your life. I bring you into my calm space, and that just, muddies my waters. And TLC said, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. And I followed that ever since I ever heard that song. Bitch, I'm over here chilling. If I'm not having no issues in my life, I'm not bringing nobody in my life that got issues. And for you bitches and niggas that do that, you dumb. Why would you willingly and openly bring someone else in there knowing that they have problems that are about to come with them, knowingly bringing them into your peaceful space? Now you're wondering why your life is all turned upside down and shit. Cause you done brought this fucking dark ass, you done dimmed your light by bringing this fucking dark cloud around you. Like, come on. I hate when some, and that, hold on, I'm gonna get back on track. But that really irks me when some people they sit there and they, whoa, it's me, and oh, why? I wonder why. Look the fuck around you, bitch. Look at what's going on. Look who you got around you. Look who you know what I mean? Choose to share your day to day with. And that goes for anybody. I'm saying bitch, but that's a man or a woman, he or she, a thing, whatever. Look who you like. Don't woe it's me your way through life. Actually take some accountability and look around and see who you got around you. Because I'm not gonna lie, I just said I don't want no chaos and confusion around me, because I don't have that around me. I want people around me that are at peace, and that's exactly who I have around me. And guess what? I have peace too. I have peace too. It feels fucking amazing to have peace. I don't let what don't need to bother me bother me. I don't let who don't need to bother me bother me. I don't let shit bother me. Because at the very end of the day, I always think of situations like this, right? Is this going to matter in like 5 minutes? No, fuck it. Like, I'm not even gonna react. I ask myself in like moments of like, and I mean quick reaction type situations, is this gonna matter in 5 minutes? Like, if I react right now, am I gonna feel stupid later on? Yeah. All right, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna turn up here. Like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I'm like past that. You know what I mean? I have peace. I have peace. I don't even want to consider shit like that. I have peace. I want to keep the peace. Okay? I don't want to, like, I'm sorry, y'all. I know I stayed on that for a little minute, but I'm dead serious. I am so overprotective of my peace that I'd fuck you up behind it. I am so protective of my peace that I'd whoop your ass behind my peace. You're not about to play with my peace. Because after I whoop your ass, you're going to realize how serious I was about keeping my peace. Like, you're going to wonder, no, not wonder. You're going to say to yourself, damn, I should have left her the fuck alone. I leave you alone. You leave me alone. We leave each other alone. And we live peaceful. Stop playing with me. But yeah. So that's number two. I ain't even gonna really put a count on these. But the next, piece of my soft girl, or me being in my soft girl era, is I'm allowing men to do things. Like, as far as if I have company, or if my brother comes over or anything, and there's trash, closed mouths don't get fed. If the man don't offer to take the trash out, that's fine. That's not like a strike on his record yet. It's fine. He might not have felt comfortable, or he might like be trying to fill out the scene. Who knows? However, even if he doesn't offer to take the trash out that he sees by the door, I'm going to ask him to take it out. And guess what has been happening? They take the motherfucking trash out. Like, what man would say no to taking a female's trash out? Like, it's just one trash bag from a little 2-bedroom apartment. Like, it's just me and my daughter. Like, what's in there? Fucking Dorito bags and fucking wipies and shit. Like, see you, throw the trash out. Like, bye. But for real, I'm just letting men do. That's it. That's the best way for me to describe it. I'm just letting men do. You want to send me money to get my nails done? Do it, baby. You want to give me money to feed my daughter? Do it, baby. You want to throw my trash out and walk my dog? Do it, baby. You just want to eat twat and don't want nothing in return? Do it, baby. But soft girl era or not, do it, baby. But no, on some real shit, like, I'm just such a prideful person, a prideful woman, that I'm just like, no, I'm not letting nobody do anything for me, because then they're gonna rub it in my face, or they're gonna throw it. It's gonna come up in an argument. They're gonna throw it back in my face, like, oh, I did this, I did that. And the type of bitch that I am, you throw that shit in my face. Now I'm about to make you feel this motherfucking big. And then for y'all on the podcast, I'm doing a real small, like teensy little pinch, but like, I'm gonna make you feel small as fuck about that favor. Now, in the moment, I had so much gratitude towards what you did for me, whether it was big or small, because I'm just that person. I'm appreciative of anything anyone ever does for me, because I'm just so used to doing everything for myself. So when I get a piece of help, or somebody offers me something or gives me something, I appreciate it, and I really wholeheartedly show gratitude, right? However, if you then choose to throw that shit in my face, you're not even gonna believe that I had any gratitude at all. You're gonna be like, damn, bitch, you was like almost damn near crying, saying how thankful you were. And now you talking about this little petty ass motherfucker. I don't care. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't need what you gave to me, and I accepted it, and I was very thankful about it. And now you rubbing it in my face. I didn't ask for it. You gave it. You could shove that shit in your ass. Okay. But regardless, I'm just letting men do. That is the motherfucking, what is it? That is the saying of the week. I just let men do. Ladies, if you just let men do, you'd be happy. Don't expect nothing from them. Don't don't put no expectations on no man going forward in 2023, especially, and it's about to be summertime. Do not put no expectation on no man. This is not me shit talking men neither. I'm just talking to my women right now. Ladies, listen to me. Do not put any expectation on no man moving forward. Just let a man do. And if he don't do enough, cut him off. If he do exactly what you need that makes you happy, keep him around. Start, seeing if this is something you could be in a relationship with. Like, but just let men do. Just let men do. And they will show you who they are. And you make the decision on whether or not this is a man that you want to be with. I'm not about to tell every man that I talk to what type of man I want. No, because nigga, either you're gonna be that man by just being that man or you're not. I'm not about to explain to you what the perfect man is. So now you can manipulate me. Shout out to Mr. Brown. Now, so then you can manipulate me into wanting you, and that's not really you. You just know the type of man that I want, so you pretend to be that. Nigga, how long are you gonna keep up with this act? I'm good, no thank you. I just let men do. Oh, this is you. Cool. We could be friends. Oh, this is how he act when we go to restaurants. I don't like that. But I don't care to say nothing because I'm not trying to change. I'm not here to change no one but myself. I'm here to elevate and elevate. Yeah, I said that already. Whatever, we gonna just say the same fucking word. I'm here to elevate myself. I'm here to learn and have experiences. I'm not in the game of changing nobody. I just know what I want. And if you not that, I'm not waiting for nobody to be that. I'm not waiting for nobody to try to manipulate me and change themselves to try to fit my box. But that's not really you. Cause eventually you get tired of acting, my nigga. I don't got time for that. If that's not, and I every time, even with my boo that I talk to now, right? I tell him certain things that I expect out of our situation, or certain communications that I would appreciate or that I feel like we should be having at this point of us talking, right? So, real adult dialogue and conversation back and forth. However, I always end what I say to him with, but if that's not you, that's cool. And you know why I say that? I say that because that's me telling him, you listen, baby, I'm not asking you to change you. I'm telling you I would appreciate dot dot dot. If you're saying to me that you don't really do dot dot dot, that is fine. That is fine. I'm not asking you to change you. That if that's what you do for real, that is fine. I'm not going to keep asking you to do bop 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 and then you tell me that you don't do bop 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 because that is not you. That's fine. That is fine. Because me, I'm in my soft girl era. Like I said, this is Sugar's version of the soft girl era. I'm not fucking raising no man. I'm not training no man on how to be a man to me. That is fucking exhausting. What is this, build a bear, bitch? I'm not building no man. Like I know us females, they say that we're smarter than men. I don't even really believe that. We are all human beings and we are all creatures on this planet, right? And we all have a brain. Certain chemical imbalance, not imbalance, that's fucked up to say about men, but you know what I mean? Like men think differently than women, but men, I heard somebody say they weaponize their incompetence. Like, how many, just think about in your life, how many little boys have you seen playing? They did something, they spilled something, they got in trouble because they were in something they weren't supposed to, whatever. How many times have you seen a mom rescue a little boy? And just think about how that carries into a man's teenage years, where his mom is washing his clothes 9 times out of 10, the daughter's washing her own clothes, but the mom's still washing the son's clothes. The son gets older, the mom's still scheduling his doctor's appointments. Whole time the daughter got her social security card and her birth certificate when she was like 16. And it's just like, so men, for me personally, men are not dumb. They're just used to women doing stuff for them. So why the fuck would they act like they know how to do something if they don't want to do it and you're willing to do it because you think he can't do it? So you're not even really mad about it. He could just sit there chilling and you doing whatever he need. That carries into men's dating life and marriages and stuff. Their wife is now taking up that role. And who the fuck got time for that? I don't got time for that. I want my man to come to me with some motherfucking sense, common sense to be specific. I want my man to come to me just knowing how to be a man already. Like, I just need my man need to know how to be a man already. I'm not training you or teaching you how to be my man, because I truly believe my man is out there and he's already my man, if that makes sense. Whether that be my boo I'm talking to now, or somebody I haven't met yet, regardless, my man is my man. I shouldn't have to tell you much. The only thing we really should be doing, if you really my man, is getting to know each other. Like it's like I'm catching you up. Like, nigga, I haven't seen you in this lifetime yet. Let me tell you what I did here. Like my soulmate type shit. My man is my man, and I'ma know my man when I feel my man, if that makes sense. That's why I'm saying I'm in my soft girl era. I'm not trying to change nobody. I'm not trying to be involved in nobody or have nobody's problems trickle into my life. I am good. I sit home. I work. I take care of my daughter. I just be chilling. I enjoy the fruits of my labor. I'm trying to get this podcast off the ground. I'm trying to go live on TikTok more often so I can get myself out there because I'm funny as shit. Y'all be people listen. I feel like God is taking his time with me because he knows that I need time to get used to having attention because I can't be famous overnight. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably turn my phone off and just fucking start hyperventilating like all these fucking people saw me. Like when I got my first 500,000 on my video on the video of me eating the funnel cake and saying, you know, where the niggas at that want to feed me. I literally was like hyperventilating, looking at the views. I'm like, oh my God, 500,000 people saw me say this. Like it was like a mind fuck. Okay. When I like just a TikTok video that I made that got 500,000 views, like that's regular shit on TikTok now. But I'm just saying for me, like, what is it called? That like imposter syndrome. Like I was like, I am like 500,000 people saw me, little old me. Like, I don't know. It was like this whole like out of body, like realization type experience, right? However, on the flip side of that, on the flip side of that, I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all want to know why I keep saying yeah? Because I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. I remember, I do. I remember exactly what I was talking about, but I forgot the point I was trying to make. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Listen, I was going to cut that last part out, but I'm going to keep that in here because we family and I want to let y'all know this is what happens during the podcast. Like, I'm literally just recording this podcast off the top of my brain. I did not write any notes like I normally do. I just say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to talk. And look what happens when I fucking just talk. Like, but I get what I was saying. I mean, I went back and listened to what I was saying. My point of that was like, God is taking his time with me. And I'm also taking my time with myself. And I'm getting to know myself and I'm getting to know what I do and don't like and what I do and don't want in my life, what I do and don't want out of a partner in my life, what I expect like for people to be out of my friends, how I, want to be a friend to my peoples these days. Like it's just a lot of stuff, a lot of like work with myself. Now, if I'm being honest with y'all, even though I'm in my soft girl era, like niggas still ain't playing with me. Let's call a thing and let's talk about some real shit for a second. Let me put a little chip on my shoulder when I say this because I don't give a fuck how much I don't like drama. I don't like it in my life at all. So I just want you to imagine how protective I am of my peace. I told you on the beginning of this episode, I will fuck you up behind my peace. So with that being said, I just want a man or not even a man. I just want to live comfortably. I don't want to have to stress for real. Like I don't want to have to scream and yell. I don't want a life full of arguments. I don't want a day full of drama. I don't want none of that. And I mean that with friends or significant others, family, whoever, y'all, whoever. Your soft girl era does not have to be about getting wined and dined by niggas. Your soft girl era, just like mine, can be just all across the fucking board with everybody. Friends, I'm not arguing with y'all bitches. I love y'all. If we argue, we not friends. Period. I listen, I'ma miss you. I'ma think about you sometimes, but I'ma also remember why the fuck I can't fuck with you no more. You still on that bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to when I'm around my friends, I always bring joy and light and laughter like that because that's what I want them to bring to me. I want to be able to laugh. Like me and my best friend, my best friend since 3rd grade, we always are laughing. I cannot tell you one time me and my best friend were on the phone and we did not laugh. Even even when I told her that my boyfriend was dying, I still found a way to joke about something. We still laughed about something because we're just two people that just genuinely want to see each other happy. Why would I bring drama and stress to my best friend's life? You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not talking about a little bit of tea, a little bit of gossip, like, girl, guess what happened? No, I'm talking about real life, like making my problems my best friend's problems and all that type shit. Like, I make bad decisions and then expect my best friend to always ride with me. No, if my best friend ever gets tired of like, because I always call my best friend when it has something to do with my baby dad. So if my best friend ever told me like, I really like cannot with that. Like you need to do blah 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 and I don't want to talk about it no more because it's starting to make me mad. You know what I mean? Like if my best friend really had that real ass conversation with me about something, I would respect it 100% because I cannot expect for other people to be able to deal with the same amount of bullshit I choose to deal with. So with that being said, I'm personally not putting up with nobody's bullshit. I'm not even putting up with bullshit that tries to come up, in my own life. So therefore, I'm not bringing yours into mine. So if I feel like somebody in my life, whether it be family, friend, significant other, whatever, if I feel like what you got going on behind the scenes in your life is going to trickle into mine and cause a little bit of darkness, I'm good, baby. I will love you from a distance. Holla at me when that light is shining. Holla at me when that light is shining. Because the thing about me is I see and I'm not saying this about anybody specifically that I've ever been with, talked to, or anybody that I know personally. But sometimes I see myself as that person that comes and saves the, wet cold puppy in the corner and nourishes them and gives them food and, helps them keep warm and teaches them and lets them grow. And then it's just like, well, I did all that for you. And then it's just like, it's not something where I'm like waiting to see, like, how can I explain this? When I do things for people, I don't do things expecting something back. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I did this for you, so you better do that for me equally. Like, you know what I mean? No. But I think the people that will understand this are going to understand this. It would be nice for things that I've done for others to be reciprocated. It's not like I'm expecting it, but a surprise here or there would, or a little bit of gratitude here or there, or return of the favor is a more appropriate thing to say, would really be nice to someone like me because I'm such a giver. Like I literally put everyone. Well, no, I stopped doing that because I told you I'm in my soft girl era. But I used to literally listen to everybody's problems and put everybody's put their emotions and their anger like on me. You know what I mean? Like I would feel their pain for real. And it's just like, no, that shit is draining. That shit is draining. Let me tell you another thing about me being in my soft girl era. I am not going to come save the day for anybody anymore. I'm literally going to give you some advice and tell you how I think you should handle the situation. And it is what it is after that. Like and I'm not talking about just friends. I did this with my mom. Like I gave my mom advice about something. If she chooses to still deal with it how she deals with it, then whatever happens is on you now. You know, and that's just how I am. But what I was saying was I have to oftentimes go into myself and just be with myself for a couple days, couple hours, whatever it is, because I am that person that literally can see things coming, knowing things are about to happen, and call that shit out. And I'm always people are always like, no, I don't think so. And then when it happens, like, oh my God, you were so right. Like I should have listened to you. I knew this was gonna. You said this was gonna happen, and it's just like to y'all, it's just like, oh my, like she be knowing, but no, like emotionally, y'all, that is draining because I don't want to be the negative person. I don't want to be the person that feels all these negative feelings when it's about a situation. That doesn't feel good. That is a very heavy burden to carry, being the person that really could see situations for what they are. And half the times they're fucking dark and just heavy, and it's just like, this is not going to end well, or this and this and this is going to happen. And I wouldn't even say that I'm like a spiritual person, like deeply, like, oh, I listen to like spirit guides and I notice signs. I do sometimes, but it's just more like I just peep. Like that's really what I pay attention. I analyze. Like I analyze people. I analyze your mannerisms, what you do with your hands while you're talking, how your eyes look, if you can stare at me, how long you can stare at me in my eyes for. Like if you look away, I notice all of that type shit. Because and you want to know why? I analyze people so that I can know when they switch up, if they switch up. Bitch, this ain't you. What the fuck? This is not how you was acting. And then half the time when I be like, oh, what's wrong? Or I notice blah blah, people be like nothing. And then months later or years later I found out there really was something going on. They ain't want to say nothing. Like what? Bitch, I knew it. I felt it before I even saw it or heard it. I felt it. And all of this ties into my soft girl era. I still feel these things. I still can point these things out. I might say one or two things like little pieces of advice like I wouldn't do that. I would do this instead. Or not even say I. Just say something like, "Oh, you should try blah blah blah." Like say stuff like that, like more of an encouraging type tone instead of just saying, "Girl, I don't think that's going to end well," cuz that just is negative. So I'd rather start out with something positive because it's better received that way. So that's what I've been doing lately in my soft girl era. Listen, sugar soft girl era is all about just being with self. um and that's pretty much it. Like I still hang out with my peoples. I do, but I don't really have a lot of company. As far as even family, I don't have company. I don't have a lot of people in and out my house. I don't constantly have company at my house. My bro might come over here like once or twice a week. We, sit down, chop it up, see how he been, how the kids been, and then he out of here and I'm in bed. Next day, same routine. You want to know what? Like I said, I'm starting to record way more podcast episodes because the world is missing out on me, y'all. And I'm not even being arrogant, but I am. I know who the fuck I am. The world is missing out on me. If 500,000 people heard this podcast, this shit would blow up because it would be hella fucking clips that they can post on TikTok and people can use sounds and quotes. Like I give people content. I am the content. I said that on one of my TikTok videos. I am the content. And that is part of my soft girl era. Knowing who the fuck I am and providing the world me. Providing the world me. I don't know. It's just lately I had like a spiritual awakening, y'all. Like just I'm like I'm still me at the end of the day, but I'm really me. Like I don't give a fuck what anybody like. I listen to music the way I listen to music. Like recently, me and my boo went to the casino, right? Shout out to us. We both won a couple dollars. I ain't gonna tell our business, but we both won a couple dollars. And we were driving, and usually when I'm listening to music with people in the car, like I'll rap it a little bit, I'll sing it a little bit, but I won't fully act it out how we do when we in the car by ourselves. Y'all who do that, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like I'm in the video, I wrote the song, this is from my heart, like acting out the fucking song, right? So that is what I do when I'm in the car by myself, when I'm home by myself. Y'all recently or yeah, recently, I don't give a fuck who's around. I'm gonna listen to this song how I listen to this song, and like it's only me in this bitch. Okay? Me and my boo were driving to the casino. I forgot what song came on, but I was jamming in that fucking car. And I know he was looking, me and him really ain't talk about it like that yet. But I know he was looking like, who the fuck do I talk to? Like, she is jamming. God damn, this is her shit. But my boo know me. Like, he know me. He's taking the time to like really know me. So I think that him seeing that was just a matter of time. It wasn't like a surprise for him. He probably knew I had that in me. He had to. He had to. Cuz he always calls me crazy. I'm not crazy. It's just I peep shit. I talk about it. I know sometimes I press an issue, but I'm telling y'all I'm in my soft girl era. I'm going to keep saying that. I don't press no issue. If it ain't happening, it ain't happening. I'm going to find it elsewhere. Not even find it elsewhere. Nope. Nope. Because in my soft girl era, it is what it is. I'm not stressed about it, regardless. Like my major thing is in my soft girl era. I'm gonna end it with this, as a matter of fact, because I've been talking for a good minute. In my soft girl era, this is what it really is. I'm free. I'm free. I'm me. I'm doing exactly what the fuck I want to do. If I'm, you know, thinking about something, or if I want to do something, I'm doing it. If I want to get something, I'm getting it. It this is my winning season. This is about me. I deserve everything that is coming to me. It is already mine. I am open to accept it. Thank you. I'm such a giving person. It's my time to receive. Because even when I'm receiving, I'm still willing to give. And y'all could take that sexually or monetarily. But that is Sugar Soft Girl Era. This was episode 16 of the Need Some Sugar podcast. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Remember, you can subscribe to the podcast for as little as $3 a month. All you have to do is go to the main podcast website, which is on in the link in my Instagram bio. You can sign up, support monthly. It's just a little $3. It helps keep the show running. I'm working on getting more guests, but I am also working on a permanent studio space. So I don't want to bring any more guests on until I really have my mic set up good, because I want to make sure my guests are comfortable, and I also want to make sure my guests mics are working and we don't have to worry about any technical issues. I know I'm still in the beginning stages of this podcast, but I'm a perfectionist. So it's like once I notice something is wrong, I'm trying to fix it immediately. Some people keep going until they eventually fix it. Like, no, I want to fix this shit right away. So, with all that being said, please support the podcast. You also could send a little Cash App donation if you don't want your card on file somewhere. The Cash App is Suggah'S. That is $SUGGAHNA. Once again, my cash tag is $SUGGAHNA. And you can even send $1. It just shows me that you guys support the show and you want to see the show keep going and keep growing. What else I gotta say? I do have commercial slots. Please go on Instagram and DM me for pricing and details. I want to start an advice column, but I'll talk about that in the next episode, because I got to really think that all the way through. All the way through, because I honestly want that shit to be completely anonymous. I don't want to know who is writing me. Like, I just want to read and I just want to give you my take. That's it. I don't even want to know your name, child. I just want to say anonymous. Wow. Anonymous. What else I got to say? I got everything out the way. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Need Some Sugar podcast. Once again, this has been your host, Sugar. I am tired. My throat is scratchy. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Let me know what y'all think. Please, please, please share the podcast. Let people know you're listening. Let people know who your favorite podcast host is and what your favorite podcast is. And that is the Need Some Sugar podcast with its host, Sugar. I want to thank everybody for listening once again. Have a good night. Bye.